Hello. Welcome to the Michelle ATLian Brown Show. Hey y'all, I'm here. I'm here. Let me know if you can hear my voice. This is a sound check. Put your aliens in the chat if you can hear me, and we will get started in just a moment.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLian.
That's her being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's her being a blogger.
You are more than I am more than
That's her being a blogger.
all the is my son.
Okay, this shit is
I am more than a blogger.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
Say Autumn, this her son.
Yes.
Autumn,
This her son. Yes.
say Autumn,
This her son. Yes. Yes.
say Autumn, this her son.
Like for real. Like for real. All those bitches is my sons. Okay, we can't curse the after after the 1 minute mark. I had to wait till I said the itches. Okay, hey y'all, come on in. Yes, I was getting the mics ready. Shout out to Facebook. Okay, the long version. I played the extended version tonight so y'all could get y'all twerk on. I know it's a little late. Some of y'all had to like wake up, and some of y'all, it's crunk like me. I'm a night owl. Okay, I am a night owl. Shout out to the Facebook people for getting in here early. Shout out to my Patreon members for getting in here early. Shout out to my YouTube members for getting in here early. You see all these people in the green. Y'all know the drill. Those are our channel sponsors. Okay, they pay a little extra change to be green in the chat and to have special emojis. You can be a channel sponsor too. Only thing you got to do is click that join button in the description box. Okay, and okay, listen, Patreon is something special. I gave my channel members, a little, treat because I shared with them my Patreon from the other night. So it's on the members only tab in the $5 above tier because I can't be letting the Patreon pay $5 to watch it and you can't pay $5. So if you pay what is it, $4.99, y'all got a penny off. So it's sitting there the after dark we did the other day where we actually talked about some of the topics we're gonna talk about right now. Okay, we went through Tasha K's subpoenas and the bankruptcy and the settlement, offer. We went through all of that. I had all the documents, and I'm like, is Radar online on my Patreon because it's odd that nobody was talking about all the subpoenas and stuff until I talked about it that night, and then Radar Online reported about it the next morning. So I'm like, okay, Radar, I see you. I know y'all be watching. Look, shout out to all the TMZ people who in there too lurking. Y'all know I got friends in high places. Look, shout out to Dennis Byron too for getting for slipping me the court documents because he be posted up in the court. Okay. We also are going to dive into the Junkie Dineva controversy, honey. It's still ongoing. The people say that Junkie not even got suspended. In fact, he got all the people suspended. Okay. He got the show suspended. He got shows deleted from the channel. They said they ain't never deleted nothing from that channel before. And now the video where he was dragging Chloe, calling her ugly and promiscuous, calling her fat, ugly, and a he did it. I didn't say it. He said it. Honey. and where he's getting read all over the internet. That video has now been officially deleted from YouTube. However, I guess his apology still on there somewhere. But the people said that, they got a week off to the dust settle, honey. They feel like, all y'all strong black women who are, fighting for justice and, fighting for respect amongst the internet. They say that y'all gonna forget about it next week. That's what they say. I'm just saying, y'all forgot about the cis and the transgenders and the disrespect. Y'all let it go. Y'all know it only take about 3 days for y'all to forget. I'm just saying. So don't be forgetting. I ain't forget. Y'all be talking about Michelle be holding on to stuff. Let it go, Elsa. And they be telling me, let it go. That was years ago. Okay. Well, y'all, I ain't letting nothing go. I'm going to always remind you who and what he is. Like I told y'all in the last one, I'm using my platform for good. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all know red is my favorite color. What you say? The apology was what? Okay. And what else we got? We got the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Of course, they are on the agenda as well. Child, y'all know Kenya been look, this is what's in the description of this video. Kenya Moore has been quite vocal about how production treated her this season, leading to much speculation that she's been fired. Kenya, you're out of there, okay? Fired from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, the former beauty queen BLASTS Productions, for deleting her events this season. So yeah, we got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. We got Junkie Dineva, we got Tasha K, we got the Real Housewives of Atlanta, we got Kenya Moore, we got Kandi, Kandi getting preferential treatment, Drew Sidora's divorce, Sheree's finding out that Bob got another daughter that she didn't know about allegedly. Sheree knew, child. This is all for cameras. But we got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. Shout out to Binge Worthy is in the building. Look who's up late tonight. You said that was no apology. Even Simone of MSNBC canceled his guest appearance on the show. What y'all don't know, as soon as he announced that, people was in her inbox too. I wonder she tell it. Okay. The people was in her inbox too, telling her, about the disrespect and how she should not be giving that man no platform. hmm Not welcome, Fatty. Who is Fatty? Who you calling Fatty? Okay, what up? What up? What up? Yes, y'all greet Bingeworthy, greet all the creators on the chair. Honey, Bingeworthy is a squad member, and I am a binger. Bingeworthy, what you call your people? Binge watchers. I am a binge watcher. I would have on purple, but I ain't got no purple. Okay. Yes, this is a Justin Diego video, ain't it? Justin be having all the tea. What about the pending lawsuit for NBCU, Bravo, and Peacock from the reality participants? I kind of vaguely touched on that. I told y'all how I felt about that. I don't like the fact of, all of these Caucasian stars are now saying that what Nene said is factual pretty much. And Nene was alleging discrimination. And I'm like, is this a scheme set up for Bravo to come to y'all with the bullshit so y'all can say, oh no, they not just treating the black girls bad, they treating all the girls bad. Okay. So then the discrimination lawsuit goes out the window, but they still have some problems over there. I mean, that's evident. But that's just how I be thinking. I don't know what's going on over there. But that's the only reason that I haven't talked about it yet. But we will. We will. I don't know who to start with first. Who should I start with first? Y'all like this video as y'all come in here. Oh, it's 1,200 of y'all in here. Y'all got in here quick, honey. Y'all like and share this video. We got a lot to talk about. What should we talk about? Who is the bottom of the agenda? Probably Junkie. Yeah. Yeah, the Junkie probably at the bottom. Uh, I'm sorry, y'all. It's funny in this chat. Okay. Okay. I'll go ahead and talk about Junkie first. Okay. Because if I keep reading this chat, y'all gonna distract me, and I ain't gonna know where to start. Okay. Let me go ahead and talk about the Junkie. Junkie Dineva, aka Quentin Latham, aka Funky Junkie, honey, has been in the news this week yet again. You know, y'all remember he said some of the most derogatory things about Chloe Bailey. Now, Chloe Bailey wasn't even the topic of the conversation because people trying to speculate if her sister, the Little Mermaid, is pregnant or not by DDG, the YouTuber, or not. But no, he just, listen, in addition to speculating about her womb and stuff, he went over and started calling Chloe fat faced and ugly and lame and promiscuous and just spewing a bunch of hate, honey. You know how he does. But the tea is, let me just say this. Y'all seen when he was on Tasha K's page doing that the same thing to me. Y'all know I ain't Chloe. I ain't Chloe. I ain't no cute little 20 something single superstar Beyonce protege. So didn't nobody care when he was doing it about me. And when he did about what's her name? OG, what's her name? Damn, you know who I'm talking about. The lady from the Basketball Wives. When he called her a monkey and said she was ugly, it wasn't too much outrage. Y'all just gave him a pass because y'all like that's just what he does. Okay, that's just what he does. When he called who else he be calling? He be calling all kind of people ugly and stank and fish and this. OG, thank you so much, Darren. He be doing all that. But then y'all don't have the same amount of outrage that y'all have for him that y'all had this time. He be calling y'all hoes, talk about y'all bodies, body shaming y'all, calling y'all fat bitches, black bitches, ugly bitches, fishes bitches, all the bitches he be calling y'all. But yet there was no outrage. In fact, he took off the wig and tried to go mainstream. And y'all like, yes, we love him. We love him. We embrace him. Even though he said that black women are his safe space. But y'all sit there, we said it the other time, it's like a trauma bond. We love to be beat up, beat down, talked about. We sit there and laugh because we like, oh, he talk about them. He ain't talk about us. But then you start to realize, well, maybe he feel that way by everybody. Maybe he feels that way about everybody. In fact, he hates himself more than he hates y'all, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, the tea is Tasha K took that video down where he was dragging me, and I'm trying to figure out when and why she took that video down. Did she take the video down as a favor to him because it pretty much showed further proved his disrespect of women, and she a woman too, she a black woman too. She had him on her platform spewing all that negativity. I don't know, it's interesting. Then he went and said that non-apology, child. Let's revisit this non-apology. Y'all tell me if this is a apology or not. Probably. I don't even have it up here. Oh, here it is right here. Shout out to the neighborhood out, child. I hope it still plays. Let's see.
I can officially say I don't like her. Chloe Bailey is
Oh, this the other part.
to me. First of all, girl, you were happy Ashley from the suburbs. Then you came out, you was being all promiscuous and shit.
Oh yeah, it's the promiscuous and shit for me. Okay, look, copyright disclaimer on Section 107 of Copyright Act allowance is made fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, new reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Well, Fox Soul deleted this video from YouTube, so technically, I ain't violating nothing if I play it because it ain't even on YouTube no more. But let's listen, child.
And then now you trying to be a gangster. None of it is fucking believable, girl. None of it is believable. And I'm probably gonna catch a lot of backlash for this. And without that,
Here he go. Here he go. You see how big his mouth is. You see how wide his lips is. You see how black his features are. How can you be so anti-black and look so black at the same time? How you gonna call somebody else fat face and you
makeup,
sitting there
she
looking
ain't
like
cute.
that?
She should have never showed up on that camera with that fat ass face without no makeup. She ain't cute. You're not believable. You're so goddamn inauthentic. That's why you're.
And listen, colorist Claudia sat there and let him do it. Can we start there? Colorist Claudia sat there and let him do it. Al was sitting there giggling. Okay. Colorist Claudia did not interrupt him. She let him continue, as which they always do. Spew negativity, spew misogyny, spew misogynoir, all the different trigger words. Like she sits there and allows him to do that. That's the reason why he was hired, to be her ace boon coon, to be the jester, to be the monkey in a wig. Okay, the low down monkey in a wig. That's what he is to her and to everybody else. But anyway, he issued an apology, child, because he kept going.
Shit
Look, he
ain't
kept
selling.
going.
All right, that's number one. The girl is clearly pregnant. You really want
Okay, let's
this?
go back. Okay, here is the apology, child.
So listen, y'all, while I got the people on the line,
Mug.
y'all know how this goes, right? When you work somewhere and something controversial happens,
Mug.
the company comes out and makes a statement, or the person that works for the company comes out and makes a statement. And I always sit on this very platform and be like, that shit was so fake. Ain't nobody
it's
believing
so
this
fake, child.
prefabricated.
Anyway, hold on. I'm up here trying to click on the thing and I can't even find it. Oh, there you go, right there. Okay, now let me finish.
Statement that this person read and it's phony. And with that being said, I'm not going to give y'all one, right? I did get the phone.
He just said he not gonna give y'all one. Y'all saw that? He not gonna give y'all one. He didn't give y'all one.
Call. I did get the email. We think that you should provide an apology and show some remorse. And I didn't want to get up here and just say some regurgitated stuff that I was encouraged to say, because y'all would have.
Why is we even here? Anyway, we heard him not apologize. He said he wasn't gonna give y'all an apology, and he didn't. Let me move this out the way. Claudia is a bird for sitting there allowing him to say the things that he has said continuously about Black women. But you remember Claudia is anti-Black herself because she's only Black when it's financially prudent. But anyway, moving on. The people on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere, they have created a petition to get rid of his ass. Okay. And I don't know if the petition is working, but it seemed to be because Fox Soul actually let him go. Now, well, not let him go, but allegedly suspended him for a week. Now listen, shout out to the plainest Jane, Layla Lynn, all the women on YouTube who are now outraged. Okay, but they weren't outraged when he was doing it to me, but I feel a ways. I feel a ways. Let me just be completely honest. I feel a ways. When Junkie Dineva was online talking about my coochie stank, my this, my that, wasn't nobody coming to my rescue. But that's okay. Y'all don't gotta like me. But the thing is, he was nasty. He was derogatory. And for what reason? Anyway, shout out to the plainest Jay. Here's what she had to say. Okay, because Layla Lynn, they both was talking about, and they was talking about calling out the disrespect coming from Funky Dineva and other men who repeatedly participate in the trend of humiliating and degrading Black women. Okay. I also want to extend a thank you to the women and men who have supported content creators who are standing up and calling out misogyny, no matter where it's coming from. Thank you for standing with us. If it wasn't for your help, we wouldn't have been able to make all this noise. Although the apology wasn't genuine, it did send a message. We have power. I urge you to continue to make noise by unsubscribing. Ooh, they called it for unsubscribe. They said the unsubscribing and pulling your support from Flop Soul and Junkie Dineva. Please sign the petition and refrain from watching TGIF. Oh, you didn't know there was a petition? Here it is. Let me give you the link. Here's a thin line between banter and flat out disrespect. We deserve respect and we deserve better representation, especially coming from a mainstream network. Is it mainstream now? Let me know. With a large national audience. They on YouTube just like you, sis. Anyway, we must stand against the perpetuation of disrespect towards Black women. Please share the petition and continue applying pressure to take a stand and put a stop to this cycle. So the people say, they ain't stopping. Here's the link to the petition, child. Just put it in the chat. You said you thought Junkie Dineva was a transvestite. Where about? When you thought he was transitioning to a woman? When that happened? Okay. You said you did that years ago. Okay. But listen, y'all really are unsubscribing. That's the T. I was like, when I did this video a couple of days ago, I was like, y'all ain't gonna do nothing because y'all ain't did nothing before. But look, look. Yeah, I mean, it ain't in droves now. He done lost about 4,000 subscribers thus far, 1,000 a day. Okay, they still going. He lost 1,000 more today, honey. So the people is making noise over there. The people is making noise. Y'all make, but I don't know if the subscribers gonna do anything because, like I always told y'all, it's the views that matter. Y'all gotta stop watching him. Y'all gotta stop giving him, your time and energy. Now listen, and I probably do too, child. And and look, Flop Soul lost one K. Okay, Flop Soul lost 1K. Y'all ain't subscribed. And are they the only channel on why are they the only show on Flop Soul? Can y'all tell me that? Flopso has gotten rid of all the shows except one, maybe two. Okay, maybe two. And don't nobody watch the other one. Okay. But anyway, you said Foxo ain't black owned. Y'all know it's not black owned. In fact, James Dubose, who was the general manager over there, is gone. And now a Fox affiliate is over managing the situation. So when you look at hold on, let me pull up this petition real quick. I didn't mean to spend this much time on this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. When you look at the petition, hold on, I put the link in the chat, but let me see if I can pull it up. Here you go, right here. It said remove Junkie Dineva from Flop Soul for disrespecting women and girls. Okay. That's what the people say. Now, only 500 people have signed it. I don't know. Maybe the people don't know about it. They keep reposting it over there. And you said the petition is addressed to James Dubose. It sure is. Petition to Fox Soul CEO James Dubose. He's no longer at Fox. So, in fact, I talked about it in one of my videos where I was telling you why Cocktails with Queens was canceled and how there are several lawsuits or were several lawsuits alleging discrimination against Fox Networks, which is why they actually started Flopso in the first place, so that they can create like a diversity amongst the Fox affiliates. Well, James is now gone. I don't know if he was fired or if he stepped down or if he was let go, but he's gone. And the new Fox Soul CEO, what is his name? I can't remember. Hold on. Is the Artisan Babel. The Artisan Babel, honey. Hold on, I'm gonna show you what he looked like. Okay. Claudia and him are probably good friends because Claudia knows how to schmooze and do things she ain't supposed to do to get to where she gotta be, allegedly. But here is the actual manager. He changed, he began to be the general manager of Flop Soul back on June 7th, 2023. So this is for the people who don't know, but y'all can go ahead and sign it, but y'all need to address it to the right person. The Artisan, the Artagnic, however you say it, child. He's in Houston, and he's overseeing the network. Okay, now that everybody has gone. Now the crazy thing is that the only thing they got on the network is TGIF and some spiritual and religious programming on Sundays. That's the only thing they got on the network. So what happened? And so anyway, and James DeVos has said it has been one of my greatest highlights to be, blah 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 blah, to lead such a talented group of people. The people say that James DeVos has started his own network and he took all the shows with him, but he left he left TGIF over there. Now the petition. Let me go back to this petition real quick, and then we're gonna get on Kenya now. This petition basically says, kick them off. We are concerned. Oh Lord, what did it say? Hold on. We, the concerned individuals who value respect and equality, are deeply disturbed by the recent comments made by Junkie Dineva Quentin Latham on Flop Soul. As a platform that reaches a large national audience, it is crucial that we hold influencers accountable for their actions and demand better representation. Black women and girls are consistently disrespected and unprotected in America. What y'all need to do is target that YouTube channel, but I don't know. I ain't trying to give you no tips. But anyway, Black women face unique challenges that often go unnoticed or ignored. The derogatory remarks made by Junkie Dineva only perpetuate this cycle of disrespect. Sign this petition if you believe in creating an inclusive society where every individual feels respected and protected, regardless of their background or identity. Together, let's send a strong message that derogatory remarks aimed at any group will not be targeted. You know what? I'm with you. I'm with you, okay? Because I be feeling like they target women an awful lot. People target women an awful lot. But then, the Jews come out. The Jews will counsel the people, the gays, the counsel the person. But when they say things about women, it's like it just goes over your head, like whatever, whatever. So we should be a protected group too. Shouldn't women be a protected group as well? Anyway, moving on. Y'all go ahead and slide that petition over there. But yeah, you see they're losing subscribers. Okay. They are deleting videos. And last but not least, they are on hiatus for probably another week or so. The people say they on vacation, but my sources say that they are in a mode trying to protect their brand by trying to let this fire die down. Okay, so there's that. Look, even colorist Claudia been quiet, honey. Even colorist Claudia been quiet. Moving on, child. People are getting suspended from the YouTube. They sure is, child. They sure are. Now, and y'all can watch some other people. Y'all can watch some other up and coming content creators. They entertaining too. Everybody entertaining. I'm entertaining. Vel B's entertaining. Binge Worthy is entertaining. The Plainest Jane is entertaining. Everybody is entertaining. Y'all go watch some of them instead of watching Flop Soul and your money going back to Donald Trump somewhere to the Republican Party. Moving on. Who is next? Who is next? Let me go ahead and get Tasha K out the way. Let me go ahead and get Tasha K out the way. Yes, period. Okay. Now, y'all know people you know what I don't like is when content creators go online all the time. Well, some of them, because I'm a late night owl and I just be online. I just be watching stuff. I be feeling like I shouldn't watch because I was like, these people don't even like me. And I'm sitting there watching them. And they be talking about me. They was talking about my wash and dryer, all kind of stuff. I ain't even naming them no names, but some people. Oh, shout out to Sean David Wade. I like him though. But other people, they call me all kind of bees and eight hoes and all kind of stuff. And now all of a sudden they all team Michelle. I'm like, it's the hypocrisy for me. But I digress. I had to forget what I was gonna talk about just that quick. Oh, what I don't like is people tiptoeing around the issue saying, oh, he didn't mean it. Oh, his apology, this and this, that, and the third. It's like y'all just doing this for clicks and views at this point. Y'all don't believe what we believe. Like at the end of the day, my story hasn't changed. I've said he was trash 5 years ago, and I'm saying he's trash now. So don't come over here now when you feel like you need a click and a view to call him trash. And then they sit up here and say, this is another thing some of y'all creators say that really burns my biscuits. Talk about some content creators can't talk about other content creators, but since he on Flop Soul, he's on a national network. Now he's on a celebrity stat. Y'all was dragging me. Y'all was dragging all kind of other people. Y'all be beefing with each other and stuff. Now all of a sudden is you got morals and values. You be talking about Tasha K and Cardi B, but now you got morals and values, and you can't talk about Junkie Dineva because you scared that he gonna read you or something. Child bad. His reads are dry just like his skin, honey. So, I ain't gonna say no names, but you could just go ahead and watch the people, honey. They got listing. You could just watch them. Any video where they talking about him, they did it. Now moving on. Now let me go ahead and talk about another content creator. I'm the content creator gonna talk about content creators. Okay, I'll break the cycle. Call it out, okay? Use your platform for whatever you want to use your platform for. I don't have no professional courtesy. They ain't got no professional courtesy when they steal your shit. They ain't got no professional courtesy when they steal your stories and your exclusives and don't be giving you credit. But now y'all be talking about professional courtesy. I'm not going to talk about Junkie Dineva. Y'all, anyway. Let's move on to Tasha K. Okay, aka Lil Boozy around here. Okay, I call her Lil Boozy. I'm not calling her man. I'm calling her a boozer. Like she's a wino. I'm calling her boozer for booze. So I just want to get that straight. So y'all don't be like, Michelle, you be calling Tasha K a man. No, I've never called that woman a man. But that woman has had TS man hands over there dragging me. Yeah, I take everything personally. This me. I do this. Okay, she had TS man hands over there and Junkie Dineva trying to drag me. But now the Junkie Dineva video has disappeared. So what? Who cares? But yeah, she is still, going through her bankruptcy. Y'all remember I talked about it. I got a whole series, I got a whole playlist talking about Tasha K and Cardi B and her lawsuit drama. Well, now this week, Tasha K been trying to issue a settlement to request a settlement with her bankruptcy. Now, a lot of people are getting this wrong. A lot of people have been reporting on this and said that she only tried to give Cardi B $220,000. And that is not true. Okay. Somebody else, I think it was the Breakfast Club, reported that she was trying to give Cardi B a total of $4 million because it's $220,000 over 20 each quarter for 20 quarters, which is 5 years. That is not true. Well, the truth of the matter is, it is a total of $222,000 spread amongst all her creditors for 20 quarters, i.e., 5 years. Okay. While her total claims are $3.9 million, which includes 3,900 of which is Cardi, I mean 3,900,000 of which is Cardi B, and 30,000 of which is everything else. And then her IRS, like the thing that they are splitting up, like look, she's saying quarters 1 through 4, she want to pay $4,500. Quarters 5 through 16, she want to pay $12,000, and quarters 17 through 20, the last stretch of the 5 years, she want to pay $15,000 per quarter. So basically, look, Cardi B will only be getting 5% of her money. She won't even be getting like $1 million. She's only paying $220,000 spread amongst all of the creditors. Like you can read it, you can read it yourself. Planned payments, a total of $222,000 will be paid over 20 quarters in varying quarterly payments. So the people who say it's $220,000 per quarter is incorrect. Okay. The people who are saying that she offered Cardi B $220,000 is incorrect. Okay. But I digress. Y'all know I deal in receipts. I'm a blogger. I deal in receipts. Okay. You said pay that lady. You said how these things get to the public. Court documents are public. You can't seal court documents. In fact, we got some more court documents. See, I don't want to dox nobody though. I got some more court documents that's actually showing a subpoena. I showed that on Patreon, but I will read a little bit of it to you. Now, the subpoena that Cardi B has issued now, because you remember Cardi B issued a lawsuit within the bankruptcy, basically asking the judge to put her debt as non-dischargeable since it was punitive, right? So now Cardi B is actually subpoenaing all these different bank records. So they examined the husband's bank records and bank accounts, and they told him to bring his text messages and emails and everything back to 2019 before the lawsuit even started. So they want to see what you were making back then before you even thought about moving money. Okay. So hold on. So once the husband came in, Cardi B filed that lawsuit and basically said, yeah, something ain't right. Cardi B's attorneys, by the way, Cardi B spending a mint on attorneys, and she got the best attorneys. There are forensic accountants going through every little thing, every check that goes into Tasha K's husband's account, because Tasha K's husband pays Tasha K. They're tracing the money. Where is it coming from? Where is it going? Who got it? Where was it deposited to? Now, I know one of my Patreon members was saying, oh, she'll never get that money because there's ways you can hide all the money. She could probably hide it after she done cashed the check. But the thing is, they know where it's coming from, i.e., YouTube, i.e., whoever pays her. There's always a digital footprint for dollars. Always. So somebody got to pay you. If I pay you in cash, yeah, that's one thing. But nobody is paying you in cash all the time. In fact, if somebody pays you, then you got to go cash the check. Or somebody pays you electronically, there's a record of that. If YouTube pays you, there's definitely a record for that. Okay. Even if you put your YouTube account in somebody's name, it's your channel. It's your channel. You sitting there on the screen. Okay. But your money going to somebody else. So yes. So here's the subpoena, honey. You said, Michelle, it's popping over here. Yes, it's always popping, Tanya. You listen. Shout out to my squad. Y'all like this video as y'all come in here. Okay, here. Look. I'm gonna show you this. Just so y'all know I ain't lying because I have the receipts. Always. Open this up. Open this up. Open with preview. Bam. There you go. All right. I'm not gonna dox nobody though, but I'm gonna show you this. Okay, this right here was filed 8/23, and Cardi B filed a whole bunch of subpoenas. Some of the subpoenas was to Tasha K's tax people, so they want copies of the tax records. Even if she ain't paid, they want copies of her credit card statements, her bank statements, Discover, American Express. Oh, child, how is you paying your American Express bill? Where is that money coming from? Okay, if you got credit cards in your name, who is paying them? When you talk about forensic, this is like next level. I would like if I was her, I wouldn't have filed bankruptcy because it felt like to me that the bankruptcy opened the door for all of this, all of these subpoenas and all of this discovery. Okay. Now, hold on. Like I said, I ain't trying to dox nobody because I don't know be personal information and office information and stuff in here, chat. The first subpoena was to Morris Legal Tax, okay? And they got the name of the accountant on here. It said you are commanded to produce at the date and time and place set forth above electronically stored information or objects and to permit inspection, copying, testing, or sampling of the material. All documents requested on the attached exhibit. So they asking for all of this stuff by Friday, September 22nd. Hold on, I'm scrolling to see what's on the exhibit here. Oh, it's a lot. Oh, it's a lot. Oh, the subpoena. Child, hold on. All references to any person includes his or her employees, agents, servants, subsidiaries, parent company, affiliated company, and any other person or entity. Communication. Remember, we talked about this written communication, everything, emails, all of that, electronic or similar. Child, hold on, I'm still scrolling. Child. Petition date is May 25th, 2023. They started with what is this right here? Oh, this is from the bankruptcy. Debtor shall mean Latasha K. Oh no, I'm still scrolling. This thing is 59 pages long, chair. The attorneys need to get this and read it because I am not an attorney. I must say this. I am not an attorney. I just play one on the internet sometimes. So they got all the different types of files that they will accept. TIFF file, gifts files, emails, recipients, CC. Child, this is too much. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm reading this as I'm talking to y'all. Listen, so this is something that they asked for from the tax preparer. They said we want all filings or submissions to the Internal Revenue Service that were prepared regarding Latasha K for the period from 2019 to 2022. Your complete file, including all documents provided to you by the debtor or on behalf of the debtor, of which tax returns, amended returns, or other related tax filings or submissions to the Internal Revenue Service were prepared regarding Kibi Studios LLC for the period 2019 through 2022. Your complete file, including documents provided to you by the debtor on behalf of the debtor, or tax filings or submissions that were prepared regarding Mona Lisa Brown LLC from the period 2019 to 2022. Ooh, they calling out the other entities. Ooh, hold on. I could put this up here. Oh, I'm gonna show y'all. So, ooh, child, they calling out the other entities. They got Mona Lisa Brown in here. They got Yellen Entertainment in here. They got Kibi Studios. So all the different companies that she created to get paid through by, funnel money through. They asking for all the different tax. Oh, child. Paid to attorneys are paid to read that mess. Tax and bankruptcy law is boring, but it ain't boring to me, honey. She thinks she Donald Trump. I told y'all last time. I'm invested now. I'm like, where is the money? I'm sitting there eating my popcorn. Like, where is it? Is Cardi B gonna get it? Is Tasha K gonna get away? I don't know who to root for. You know how sometimes you be rooting for the bad guy, be like, oh, I hope they don't get the money. But then sometimes you rooting for the party that need to win. Like I'm Team Truth. Like I feel like Cardi deserves the money because she, it is what it is. But listen, I don't know who to root for anymore. Here you go, another subpoena to who is this? This is the Bank of America. Let me see. They got all the subpoena. They asking for a lot of the same stuff. Again, all of the same companies. In addition to Tasha K, Kibi, Yellen, Mona Lisa Brown. All the different documents. Oh, and then they got checking the Kibi too. All documents, including account opening applications, credit card statements, correspondence, for any and all credit card accounts in debtor's name and or husband. Check the Kibi's name, including account ending in, and it's got the account numbers. Lord, they got the account numbers on here. Oh, they said any account documents, including but not limited to opening doc. And then they said, hold on, for debtor and or husband, check the Kibi, who are authorized signers on accounts from March 2019 through petition date for accounts ending in. Oh, they want to know what accounts that they even offer are can authorize signatures to. Lord, this is juicy. You said show us. I just don't want to be in a position where I put some information out that, hold on, I'm gonna show you though. I'm gonna show you, hold on. Because it's the end, it's the ending. There you go, right there. You said check the mattress. You see that? Y'all see that? They got another one right there. They got another LLC we ain't heard of yet. Mollify LLC. Where that one come from? And they got the account number. So they know where this stuff is. Y'all be playing. They know where the stuff is. They got the account number right there. Account number ending in, okay, council checks for check McKeeby. And look, they got including accounts ending in da 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 and da 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 da. Authorized signers of the account. So it ain't even got to be his account, but he's authorized signature on it. It might be his mama's account or something. This is juicy. This is juicy. What else is in here? Who else they subpoenaing? It's about 5 subpoenas in here. It's like 50 pages long, child. Let me see. Let me scroll. Let me scroll some more. Who is this? Discover Financial Service. They subpoena Discover. No, Michelle. They subpoena Discover. I'd be so ashamed to see what I be buying on my credit card. I'd be so ashamed. Y'all see what I be buying that I be up all night on Amazon or something. Like, you gotta Discover? Child, not the Discover card, too. Y'all can't see my MX bill. Y'all can't see that. So, yeah. So, if she's not spending cash money and she's spending credit, they want to see that too. Child, they want to see that too. You said, I'm not your legal representative. I just read your documents. You send me your documents, I will read them and I will sit here and squeal just like I'm squealing right now. Let me see what else it say. Blah, 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 blah. They want floppy disk, compact disk, child zip drives, password protected files, databases, electronic calendars, personal digital assistant, iPhones, smartphones, tablets, iPads, proprietary software, and inactive or unused computer disk storage. Child, they want everything. Oh, this is, I'm scared. I need to shut this down for the feds be looking at me. They subpoena American Express, child. Not the American Express. And all of this need to be turned in by Friday, September 22nd. And all of these subpoenas are signed by Cardi B's attorneys, James C. Moon. Okay. That's her attorney. So if y'all got any legal questions, y'all need to call Mr. Moon, honey, over there asking about Cardi B. I'm just reading the documents. Again, I am not a legal professional. I'm just a blogger. I play a lawyer on TV. Yeah, I'm in Candy's movie. I'm lawyer number 2. Oh, y'all saw me in the background with my glasses and my briefcase. So, let me see what else. What else? I want to go at least to the end to see if I can find anything else. And yeah, that's it, child. She subpoenaed everything. She got 5 different entities. We got the Mollify. We heard that one before. Mollify LLC, Yelling Entertainment LLC, of course, Kibi Studios LLC, Mona Lisa Brown LLC, and all of these LLCs, I assume, are registered to either her or her husband. Oh, child. So thank y'all for the super chats. I ain't even seen y'all. I'm gonna thank y'all in the end, y'all. I'm gonna thank y'all in the end. They want the X-rays, child. They want the children's savings account numbers. They want all the account numbers. I I don't know what's gonna happen. All I know is Cardi B said bump that $220,000 settlement arrangement spread over 5 years. That ain't enough. You paying her probably like $50,000, or she probably paying Cardi B like 20,000, or let me see, 200,000, and then her other creditors getting 20,000 or something like that. So I don't know. You said, I hope she doesn't try to wipe the hard drive. Even Hunter Biden got caught and information was still tracked, even with a printed check. That's what I keep telling y'all. The money will be found, will be tracked. Like it might be gone and spent by the time they find it, but they gonna find it. They gonna find where it went. And we gonna know because the radar online and Dennis Byron and me, we gonna talk about maybe Funky will lend it to it. And he ain't gonna have no job soon, child. He ain't gonna have no job. Hey, Vodka, I see you, friend. I see you. Moving on. Shout out to Tasha K and Cardi B, honey. The battle continues. Let's see who's gonna win. Good, evil over good. The white hats and the black hats. Oh, that's a bad. y'all already think it's a racial issue. So Cardi B with the white hat on and Tasha K with the black hat. I don't think it's a racial issue. I think it's the liar versus the person who was lied on. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, hit that like button if you are enjoying the stream. Now, last but not least, but not quite last, let's go ahead and talk about this Real Housewives of Atlanta situation. Did y'all watch the finale? Press 1 if you watched the Real Housewives of Atlanta season finale, the lowest season ever in the history, in the 15-year history of this show. Did y'all tune in? Press 1 if you tuned in. I want to know. Tina saw it. Okay. Okay. A few of y'all. Oh, y'all watched it for real. Hey, Val. Shout out to Val B. Okay, Jessica said, hell no, I ain't watched it. Oh, okay. Anyway, well, I watched it and I wasn't impressed. I know some of y'all were. Okay. Um, I don't even. I was gonna review it. I'm kind of torn about reviewing it. Well, let's go ahead and talk about Kenya because it's Kenya's situation that really has been making the rounds. In addition to Drew and Ralph, but we already knew about them. But Kenya, discussing having another baby, and saying that she's gonna hide it from Mark because technically she signed legal paperwork and she's the owner of the embryos and yada yada yada, and she might get a surrogate and this, that, and the third. She hasn't spoke to him about it, but she got a right to the embryos. But my thing about here's the thing. You talk about this on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. You talk about it on a TV show. So clearly he's gonna know. So I don't understand what that was about. Kenya didn't have no storyline this season. I know Team Twirl in here. I know Team Twirl gonna get mad. It is what it is. I know Kenya sat down with Carlos King and spilled all the tea and how she felt. But Kenya is reaping what she has sown, and y'all know it. Kenya has been a low down, dirty housewife for how many seasons now? And then she tried to come back all nice after she got humbled, after she got fired for, that marriage stunt. Then she came back and it was like, girl, she was a whole different Kenya. Every now and then the old Kenya would come back out, but it wasn't the same. Yeah, but whatever. But Kenya has been complaining about production. Okay, Kenya says that production ain't showing none of her events. That production is limiting her storyline because they're taking out stuff like she had a party with Brooklyn for Brooklyn's birthday and all the kids came and all the housewives moms came, and it's like, okay, but was that entertaining? Was it gonna be good? Did y'all get to arguing or something? Was there some deep conversation that was had during the baby's birthday party? Because I don't know that we would have cared if the birthday party was in or out. I don't know. Then Kenya says that they didn't include her Kenya Moore hair spa in the footage. And remember, she invited everybody. Child, she had Latoya there. She had colorist Claudia there, looking crazy. Everybody was there trying to get a moment. And just like Cynthia Wedding, at least Cynthia Wedding got a little 5-minute segment or whatever. Kenya just got like 3 seconds at the end. That ain't funny. But Kenya is saying, it's wrong. Production must have something against her. But how about when we go to her Kenya Moore hair spa page? Like, it's giving me that she just rented a space. It's giving me that she just rented a space to throw a party. That's what it's giving me. But I don't know. But here go Kenya and her dad. This was in February. Talk about her dad made a rare appearance. Okay. This is the Kenya Moore hair spa page. Y'all can follow it if you want to, but ain't no action on it. There is what she claims it used to look like. I don't know that that's it. I don't know. There is her vision for the whatever room, but that's her vision. There is the lobby, but she trying to make it seem like this is the building lobby. She trying to make it seem like that this right here was this right here, and that's not what that is. This a whole different building, child. And then okay, she up here shopping for chairs. Okay, what is you shopping for? Like, isn't this a hair spa? Like, shouldn't somebody else be doing that? Can you? We don't believe you. We don't believe you. I don't believe her. I literally feel like she rented a space. Like she just rented a space to have a party for the Real Housewives of Atlanta and invited colorist Claudia and her friend, what's the other girl name? The AK girl over there, and Cynthia with her bob and everybody, and Kenya with her wig, and they all came and had a party and everybody was dancing and drinking and whatever, and they didn't show it, and Kenya didn't get her stipend for having the party, and now she mad because she spent money and they didn't show it. Mm. Where are the customers? Where is the hair spa? Where is this $30 million hair business? Like, we all for black businesses and everything, but where is it? Like, you can't continuously go online and pretend, make up stories, make up storylines. Like, she's been having fake boyfriends since she came on the show. Now, let's not even go there. Start with Walter and the African Prince and the millionaire matchmaker dude. And here we are now. She's making up fake events. Like, in the beginning of the season, she was supposed to be at the Magic City Classic or something. The people found out she wasn't even on the schedule to perform at the Magic City Classic. That was all a lie. She was recording some commercial or something with Brooklyn. Y'all remember that? Where's the commercial? We ain't seen it. Okay. What else? She did the hair spa. There is no hair spa. So maybe production just saw through your lies. Maybe they just finally was like, Kenya, we tired of these stunts and shows. Like that's how I see it. I don't know. Not Candy said the booty was lopsided, child. Not everything is fake. Well, people are saying that it is karma that Kenya is experiencing these things because peep gang. Hold on. Kenya on entertainment, was it on entertainment tonight? Well, she basically told the world that when your time is up, your time is up. When Nene was complaining about, them cutting her scenes, y'all remember that? Y'all remember when Nene was complaining right before, she closed the laptop? Now here is look. Listen to what Kenya had to say. Look, copyright disclaimer on section 107. Y'all know the drill. Allowance is made for fair use. Yada 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 yada. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Now listen to this.
She's the originator. Oh, the real premiere just starts. And in fact, her presence now is not impactful at all. She's missed out on at least 4 or 5 episodes this season. So that clearly means that the network is sending you a message. You're not as important as you think you are. Her presence now is not impactful at all. She's missed out. Tried so hard to tell people she's the HBIC. She's the this. She's the originator. Oh, the real premiere just starts. And in fact, her presence now is not impactful at all. She's missed out on at least 4 to 5 episodes this season. So that clearly means that the network is sending you a message. You're not as important as you think you are. The message is very clear. Either the network feels that you're still a valuable asset on the show, or they don't. You're replaced or phased out, and you just have to move on. Nene has been on.
So she was on her high horse then, she had her peach and everything. And when Nene was complaining about not having fewer and fewer episodes, and she felt like, Bravo was doing her wrong for building the house that everyone was sitting on, Kenya went on a whole interview tour to tell Nene they were sending you a message, girl. You was no longer needed, honey. Mm-hmm. Well, Kenya, they sending you a message, girl. You was no longer needed. You and your fake marriage and your fake divorce that's been going on for 2 years, you were no longer needed on the show. Now what? Is Kenya going to now join the lawsuit with Nene? Now look, I'll play it again. Okay, hold on.
Who she really is, you will see that she is extremely intimidated, jealous, envious, whatever you want to call it, of my presence.
So Nene was envious of her, but then she said you was no longer needed
on the show.
Let's talk about Kenya. Was she the reason that you hesitated coming back?
I wouldn't give her that much credit.
Really?
Absolutely.
Hold on. Y'all know Nene don't care.
Like, that's where it lives.
I know what it is. She wants to, that's why she tried so hard to tell people she's the HBIC, she's the this, she's the originator. Oh, the real premiere just starts. And in fact, her presence now is not impactful at all. She's
Kenya, your presence now is not impactful at all. What can y'all tell me what Kenya's storyline was this season, season 15? What was Kenya's storyline?
Missed out on at least 4 to 5 episodes this season. So that clearly means that the network is sending you a message. You're not as important as you think you are. The message is very clear.
You're not as important as you think you are. The message is very clear, Kenya. The message is very clear. Kenya was not going to Nene out. What? But yeah, it is what it is. And so Kenya is online basically saying production is doing her wrong, honey. They is doing her wrong. They won't show her life. She don't understand. They edited everything out. She retweeting things that people are saying. Who was this? Some blog said the same editing happened on RHOA this season. It's the same editing we've been calling out on RHOP. You can't expect any show to thrive if the producers and showrunners play favorites for the sake of making certain people look good. It's not giving. Kenya was A-okay when she was the favorite. Okay, Kenya was all right when she was the favorite, and then she talking about a spinoff. What kind of spinoff we gonna have with Kenya? We don't even see her family no more. What are we gonna see? Kenya and Twirl and Brooklyn, the Kenya Twirl and Brooklyn show. Kenya is not that interesting. I'm sorry. Look, people were saying that Carlos King was saying that Kenya makes the show. there is no housewives without Kenya. Child, clearly there is. There has been and there will be. Okay. Now, people are speculating because, production cut her scenes that perhaps that means that it's time to go. Hmm, I don't know. Look, somebody said, hold on, I'm showing you what Kenya is. Let me show you what Kenya is over here tweeting. Yeah. Kenya is mad, mad. Kenya retweeted a picture of Nene, honey. That's when you know she mad. Now she trying to not they showed us 5 seconds of Kenya's salon opening. That's a goddamn insult. So Kenya reposted that. Okay. And people are saying, that production was favorable to Kenya and not favorable. I mean, was favorable to Marlo and not favorable to Kenya and Kandi. Now, Kandi claims that she got the villain edit, but for whatever edit she got a business to promote on the show, i.e., her movie, and she got her show picked up by Peacock, which is under the NBCU umbrella, just like Bravo. So clearly, Kandi is still in favor some kind of way. Now, let's not forget. Let's not forget this either. All these people complaining, and they was complaining and complaining and complaining. Now I don't want to hear Kandi and I don't want to hear Kenya saying that Bravo is racist towards them or unfair, because y'all Kandi went on a whole tour, Kandi and Cynthia, and basically said that you know
It's like when you look at a
that Bravo don't discriminate.
job, a lot of times you equate that to your pay. You know what I'm saying? And this is technically a job. And so if they're paying you like, they supposed to have been paying you all these years, you can't come back and say, oh, they treated me unfairly because you didn't get something else that you wanted.
So basically, this was her message to Nene. I guess this is her message to her friend Kenya as well. Like they've been paying you fairly. Kandi is the one who tells everybody, y'all getting paid enough. Y'all should shut up. Y'all getting paid enough. Y'all don't need to ask for no makeup and no hair. Y'all getting paid enough, so y'all don't need no special privileges. Don't we get paid enough that we can hire our own hairstylist? We don't need Bravo to do that. That's nitpicking. That was Kandi in the text. Now here's Kandi 2020 saying, you can't get mad when you've been getting all this money.
And so if they're paying you like, they supposed to have been paying you all these years, you can't come back and say, oh, they treated me unfairly because you didn't get something else that you wanted. Or
so Kenya, don't be coming saying that you got treated unfairly because Kandi said you got paid. She said it to Nene. It applies to you too. Let's finish with
something that you didn't like, however, your contract that particular year. You can't go back and just negate everything else that they've done in your situation. It's like,
so yeah, she didn't even mention Nene name, but that was an interview about Nene. So I think it also refers to Kenya as well. And the person who posted this on Twitter basically said the same thing. They said Kandi said Kenya can't complain now that she's not getting what she wants because she took the job and the money. This March 2022 clip about Nene's allegations against Bravo is very applicable to Kenya now. I see Kandi distancing herself from Kenya soon. Hey, Radiance. Kandi ran out to do an interview about Bethany's lawsuit too. Kandi is, listen, just like Kandi said, Kandi is getting paid very well to tell y'all that Bravo is not racist, that Bravo is not discriminatory, that Bravo treats their employees very well. They pay Kandi a big check to do that. They make sure Kandi is good. They put Kandi's spinoffs on. They listen. They buy Kandi's movies, and so Kandi is the black token spokesperson for Bravo and all the misdeeds that they have done. I said what I said, and I ain't changing. Okay. Anywho, a lot of people, what did you write? Yes, Radiance, you always remind me, it always triggers me that the person who was actually protecting Kandi and Kenya at the time, the reason why Kandi is getting the edits that she's getting, even though I don't think Kandi really cares because she's still cool with production. It's Kenya who is pissed off, is Sherry Levine, who actually left the her role as unscripted the head of unscripted production. So she was over NBC. She was an executive. So when she left, that's when things started to change. That's when Kenya started to notice that, now things are different. Kandi started to notice that now things are a little different. Like we got to start showing our real life. We can't come on here and rent no dang event space and throw no spa party. A mess. Moving on. Let me see what else. Let me see what else. Like this video as y'all come in here. And the past party. I don't really care about the past, but y'all might. Um, I'll take a few calls. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'll take a few calls and y'all can let me know what y'all think about this season of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Was it given what it was supposed to give? Did you like it? Do you believe with Kenya? Do you believe Kenya was unfairly treated? Do you feel like Kandi is getting favor from the masses? I honestly, when I started to think about it, I think Kandi might have told them to make her look a little bad. Y'all make me look too good now. I'm getting checks on checks on checks, and I'm getting all of these favors. And y'all need to make me look bad this season. That's what Candy's giving me. I don't know. Yes, exactly. She is getting favor. Okay. Hold on. Got my friend Nikki in the back. Mickey in the back. Hey Mickey.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
How you doing, friend? Long time no see.
I know you've been on Instagram a lot
Yeah.
past few days. Yeah, I've been watching your lives.
So what do you think?
Ciao. Kenya more hair.
What do you think about her? Like, should she feel the way she feel that none of her
Honestly,
stuff has been shown?
this is
Like,
what I think. I feel like because that was her whole marketing and promotion budget, right? She was gonna throw this big party. She already kind of mentioned it during the season how she wants to open a spa and she's expanding her business and stuff like that. So I get why she is going in on them on the internet and even on Carlos King interview. But at the same time, it's like, the pendulum always swings the other way. Just a few years ago, I've watched that interview that you talked about with Bryce. She was sitting up on her high horse saying that, she's not even a part of, 4 or 5 episodes and they're phasing her out. And, like she keeps on telling everybody she's the HBIC, but they don't want her no more and stuff like that. So when Nene says something, it's like, it doesn't even matter. Like you were just so like, yeah, I'm back and I'm back to take your
and you saw how
position.
everybody distanced themselves from Nene. Remember,
Yeah.
even Marlo at the time,
Mm-hmm.
nobody would speak to her. It was like she had the plague or something because
Yeah.
everybody want to keep their good check going.
Exactly. And now it's like, now you want to be like, I'm underappreciated, I'm undervalued. They've never treated me fairly. I was always thrown under the bus. I had to go against everybody. Now you want to complain. But even that whole interview, she did it from the perspective of somebody that's no longer on the show. That whole 2-part interview is like she's a former housewife, you know? So I don't know if they're already getting, like, she already got her pink slip and she knows, like, you know what, if I'm gonna go out with the bang. She's been dragging them on Twitter. All of her retweets are tweets of people just saying like, oh, they're, phasing her out. Why didn't they show, she filmed this whole opening, why didn't they show it, yada yada yada. And how they're giving Marlo the good edit and how they hit her with the foster care Fridays and yada yada yada. It's not fair and stuff like that. So I don't know. I feel like
But at
Kenya
least
does,
Marlo had somewhat of a story. What I mean,
and she don't even like the fact that Marlo is getting a good edit and they're trying to do a rebrand with Marlo, and She said last season at that reunion, she went on a whole soliloquy about how she was in foster care and Andy was sitting there and he felt bad for her and, it was a pity party and stuff like that. I don't know. Things with Kenya does have an ego though. Kenya has a very big ego.
Look, Kenya even said that Marlo shouldn't have a peach way back then.
Yeah, back then she said she will never get a peach. And I remember she even was on Wendy Williams and she said, it's not Bravo's brand. She's been in and out of jail. She got too many mugshots. She's an ex-con. They don't want that. She always, back then she was really like talking down on people like they are beneath her. But now it's like, girl, like you in a, you're not in a good situation. And even on Instagram, she's like, she thinks she Beyonce. She said, these MFers ain't stopping me. That's what her hashtag was. Like, how can you you can't you're trying to dim my light. You won't let me shine and stuff like that. And even Carlos at the very end, he was telling her that whatever happens to you, because he had a feeling like once the interview came out, whatever happens to you professionally or personally, just know that God has you and stuff like that. He was trying to tell her like, girl, once this come out, you might not have a job. You know what I'm saying? It's I don't know.
I think she already knows, because I don't know that she would have said all of that if she felt confident that she was coming back next season. I think she already knows.
Yeah, and I feel like also like once she got word that they weren't going to, because she filmed this whole thing for TV, right? She done spent all that money for an event, and because apparently they have to pay for all of their events and stuff like that. They don't get their money till later
and they get reimbursed if the show uses it.
Yeah,
that's why that whole Cynthia wedding was interesting, because they did use a little bit of it. I don't know, you know what I'm saying, but Kenya, they didn't use any of it.
Yeah, so she done spent all that money for the event, and then it's like, they're basically shitting on her, like, So I think once she got word that wasn't gonna air, she ran and called Carlos and like, okay, like I'm about to tell it all. Like, I'm not sparing nobody no more. It is what it is. Meanwhile, Candy's getting all of this promo. Of course, she's gonna film her movie while she's filming the show at the same time.
But when they do that though, don't they have to give Bravo like a percentage of?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. That's why I feel like she ain't going nowhere, because they have their hands in too many of her pots. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so integrated. Everything.
And the same thing about like if Bravo picks up the Candy and the Gang spinoff or whatever again, season 2. Like, are they getting like some money for airing, like, because they're increasing her brand, her business?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, it's definitely a mutually beneficial relationship she has. That's why she goes every week. It's a new interview talking about Bravo's not racist, Bravo's this, Bravo's that. Like, she's never gonna down talk them. Now, I will say, I wouldn't be surprised if she kind of got away from Kenya. Now, I don't think Kenya will walk away. I feel like if they bring her back, she will come back, because she does need the money now. Because her old Mark have been draining her pockets over this damn custody.
Half,
he with that custody battle. Okay, so I feel like she's gonna want to be on the show for the money, but I don't know if she's gonna be cool with her like before.
It'd be interesting. Portia coming back, but that's a whole nother story. I said that last time. Y'all want to listen?
Oh, Portia definitely coming back, and even on
at the when I talk about the reunion, episode 2 of the reunion, expect a visit from Portia.
And tell me why I feel like Drew's gonna be centerpiece next season.
Huh?
I feel like Drew is gonna be centerpiece next season. Off of the finale.
If Portia's back, I think it'll be Portia.
Off of the finale, I feel like it's gonna be Drew. That whole episode was Drew, and they teased this whole tie storyline.
I don't think Drew can pull it like that, though. I don't think he can.
And it was just like, it was nothing. It was a bunch of nothingness.
Yeah. Well, Mickey, let me take some more of these calls, chow.
Okay,
Thank
guys.
you for calling in tonight, friend.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too. Hey, Ree.
Hey Michelle, how are you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Did you just see B Scott just dropped an article saying that they are planning
I don't. Not be snot. No, we don't do him over here.
okay, I am so sorry. But the whole thing with Tasha K, she needs to tread lightly. That's all I'm saying. Because the thing is this, they're probably comparing her tax return that her accountant has and then the transcript that they can get from the IRS to make sure that she is making sure that she's doing what she's supposed to do. If not, then she can get hemmed up. She should have just paid the girl the money and minded her own business.
Hmm. Or
But
at least took it down and avoided all of this. But now after the fact, like it's a wrap now. After she has chased her for so long, I think at this point now it's the principle of the thing. I don't think she's gonna let up.
I don't think she ever saw that video that Cardi B said that if we got beef forever, and
Right.
this is forever. But
Right.
the whole thing with Real Housewives of Atlanta, I kind of feel bad for Kenya. I'm not gonna lie to you because of the fact that I know that people are laughing, but I feel bad
I
for her.
feel bad for Ken.
I mean, when she's talking about I was looking forward for her and Sonya with that whole argument about telling people to keep her child's name out their mouth. They took that one out. So I'm like, wait, who said what about the little girl? Like, I thought y'all weren't including kids in this. But anyways, I do feel bad for her, because she's a single mom and stuff like that. But I don't think it's wise for her to have a
She
kid
been a
with.
single mom since she had the baby.
I understand that, but I don't
Never
think
not been a single mom.
I don't think she should have that child with Mark because even though she legally owns custody of the embryo or whatever, but once that baby's born, he can go after her for custody and child support. So it's not protecting her from that. That's the other thing because there's no laws for that, and it's just kind of like you're opening up a Pandora's box and you don't know what you're going to be getting, especially with him. He looks like he is super bitter and petty, like to the 58th degree. So. And who else did you guys talk about? Oh, for
Dineva.
Lord have mercy. He is the last person to talk about her, being out there because he was out there, still was out there. So if she's exploring the world, let her explore the world, and you just need to mind your own business. She's in her 20s. Let her do what she wants to do. Let her live her life, learn her lessons. Because he looked like he hasn't learned his lessons. Because if he had learned his lessons, he would have penciled them eyebrows in. That's lesson number one.
He look like he got liver problems, but I'm not a doctor.
I know, but he's just a hater, man. He's just hating on that little girl for no reason at all.
Well, he hates on everybody. It's nothing new.
But anyway,
Well, I appreciate you, Reed.
I have to go. Actually, I have a phone call with somebody, but I'll talk to you another time. Bye.
All right, thank you. Hey, Jezebel. Oops. Hey, Jezebel.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good.
Who is extra crispy? Extra wet?
I don't think that's Jezebel.
Jezebel.
Yes.
That's not Jezebel. Oh no. I'm sorry, Michelle. That's not Jezebel. I was so happy, but I'm mad that that's not her. That's Trey.
Whose picture is that in the picture?
Michelle, I'm sorry. Jezebel fell. I'm at her house. I got her phone. She fell asleep. Let me get up. Wait, hold on. Michelle on the phone. Get up. Oh man, she went to sleep for the night. I'm sorry, but okay. So, can you please put up the picture, Michelle?
Of what?
My picture I have up.
Who is that, Dre? First of all, but we don't want to dox nobody. Who is that?
No, her name is Candace. She's Bob Whitfield's daughter. Now, did you know her when you guys was dating?
Right.
No, I'm asking because you said in Patreon that that Sheree
Don't
knew
be talking
about.
about what we talk about at Patreon.
I'm saying, but you said Sheree knew about this. It was all
I said that on here.
Okay, so, but you didn't say it on here. You said it in Patreon. But why
I said it on here earlier.
Okay. So why do you think that like she was acting that she, did not know who the young lady was?
Because she said the girl's name before she was even introduced to her.
Oh, okay, okay. So, but because it seemed like you don't
That's
never
just like
talk
if
about.
you was to walk into a room and I don't know you, and I was like, "You gonna introduce me to Dre?"
Okay, because it seemed like you talk about everybody, but when it's time to talk about Sheree, it's like she got something on you that you don't never talk about her. You just like leave her out for whatever reason. Like she got something on you.
Maybe because she's boring. I don't talk about Sonya. I didn't talk about Marlo. I didn't talk about Drew and Rap. I didn't talk about nobody really.
Oh, okay, because I didn't know if it was like if you was dating her husband when she was married. That's why I was like, maybe that's why
I
she
did,
don't.
I wasn't dating her husband when she was married.
Okay, but afterwards she was. See,
I
that's why I was.
I
I
never dated
didn't
her.
understand. And to me, Michelle, about Candy, it seemed like you was right. Like Candy, I guess today you like. I guess today you like Candy or whatever. But it seemed like Candy, like on her speak on it, like the way that she was dogging Drew, and it's
I didn't
like
watch you speak on it. What happened?
it seemed like she was just dogging Drew like the whole her and Courtney like through the whole show and whatever. And not only
Mm.
that, like she got her friend Rashida talking about Drew did sleep with the lady. It seemed like Candy is like kind of demonic. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm over here on Jazzy Bill House telling her. And we had this big argument, so we not to let she sleep right now. But I'm over
You put
here.
her to sleep
Yeah, I
after
had to.
y'all got married.
Yes, I put her to sleep. She's going to wake up though. She not asleep
How
forever.
you
She's
how
going to
you
wake up.
how you put her to sleep?
So anyway, Michelle, so everything you saying about Kenny, I swear to you, is coming to pass. I could really see through Kenny, and I never. She had me fooled, and I'm like,
Just like
dang.
Kenya Moore had you fool. Wasn't you on Team Twirl?
Yeah, but at the same time, like tonight, like you, like oh, you saying the same thing that everybody was saying about Nene. Like Kenya said she was the HBIC, Nene did too, and like when Nene said it, you was like. Yeah, because she is. But when Kenya says like, "Oh, Kenya, you can be replaced" and stuff like that.
Because Kenya was not never been to HBIC.
Okay, and have Nene been the HBIC? Because to me, if you was the HBIC, you have producer credits. You would still be on the show, and
So who's the HBIC Candy?
it's well, that's what it seemed like. Unfortunately, like she got something on the network.
Oh,
You know how
okay.
people think like I got something on you, and that's why you always let me call your show. And
Uh-huh.
I'm like, I don't know, I don't have anything on you, but that's how I feel like Kenny is with Bravo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I hope Kenya stay, but I hope she. But then you also said like she don't own the salon or whatever. Then it make me think like maybe she don't because it's not open yet. Like how long
Well,
does
I
it
mean,
take to
she
open
said
up a
maybe
salon?
she'll open it. She said she's gonna open it this
Yeah,
fall.
but Michelle, it's been ready since January. We already on September, and it's like
Yeah,
a
they did
salon.
have that party in February sometime.
Right,
So
and it's we'll be in September in
that's
a
why
couple
I'm
days.
like Bravo probably didn't air the party because it wasn't like think about it. If they have a reunion right now, or in the next couple of weeks or whatever, and there's no spa, and Kenya had a spa opening, won't that make them look bad too? The same thing they did with like Charade, them fashions with no fashion show, or the
But
fashion
then
show with no
like and
fashion.
you could also see like what they said like Kenya have like what did they say like at the end Kenya had a little opening for her spot like they knew it's not opening.
Huh?
At the end when they said like what was going on with Kenya, they made a comment like she had like a little opening for her spot.
Soft, she had a
Oh, they said
soft
a
opening.
soft opening. Yeah, soft lunch. Yeah.
Yeah, that mean like it's probably really not one, but so
Oh,
I kind of believe what you're saying about that though.
mm. Radiant said the spa location is SLX Atlanta, an apartment in Chamblee. It's
I
not
know
done.
who they Oh,
So
Ooh,
it's not
snap.
real.
Rolling.
I know somebody that lives in that apartment in those apartment complexes.
Ooh.
Who
Mm.
you know that live there?
A content creator.
So
Well, I think
Ooh,
Regine's ex-boyfriend used to live there too.
oh
whose
wow.
boyfriend?
Regine's boyfriend, ex-boyfriend.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So Michelle, it's not really opening.
I don't know.
I mean, it was all white and nice back in February, March, April, May, June, July, August.
Like I said, she
September.
rented an event space. Nobody, I don't believe. I don't. But
So
who knows? We'll
she still
see. I mean,
lying.
maybe she'll come out with a spy. I mean, stranger things have happened.
So she still lying. Is what you think?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Well, Michelle, I do want to give you your flowers. Hold on, me and Jazzville bought you some flowers. Where's the emoji? And I want to give you your flowers because I mean, everything you said, like about these people, like even Candy, which I thought that you was like kind of hating on Candy, and I don't see why people don't see it. I don't believe Candy got that much money. Not that it mattered, but I don't think she got that much money like she said she do. I don't believe that like her bed, like I mean, like you having a sex scene in your bed where your kids like lay up in and come, cuddle with the parents, and you having ladies eating each other out in the bed. If you got so much money, why do that kind of stuff in your house where your kids lay their heads at?
Good question. You gotta ask her and Todd that because they could have rented an Airbnb or something. Why you gonna ask?
Exactly. It's not that much. It's like 3, 4, 500 a day. That's like, I'm sure these peasants in the chat got $500.
Not peasants, y'all.
Here he go. He wouldn't be Dre if he didn't say it.
Oh, all right, Jezebel. Thank you so much for calling tonight.
No problem. You have a great day, a great night.
Hey, tell Jezebel I said good night.
Michelle said good night.
Why he whispering like he next to her?
Free Toastmasters memberships for everybody.
Good night.
Hey, Dre, hang up my phone, child. Hey, Mr. Woods.
What's going on? How you doing, Michelle?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. So I don't know if I've been bored lately, but I've been doing a lot of research.
We all been bored. Did Kenya say that's why she not her best because she bored or something? I was like,
so
we all are, honey.
I'm gonna start back to like 3 years ago. You remember whenever we talked about how they were phasing out these older housewives bit by bit, and they trying to go for a younger demographic? And remember, I said that Kenya and Kandi is gonna be next on the chopping block. So, it's funny how Kenya started off on Carlos King to complain about production to Carlos King with somebody that is on RHOA that used to work for him, Eric Fuller. So she's complaining about all the production and how they cutting her out and this, that, and the third and stuff like that. This karma is coming in hot because every scene that Kenya had this season, even when they advertised it, was cut out for some reason. For Courtney to come out and say that she was rude to production and all this type of stuff behind the scenes, and people talk about how she's a mean girl and all that type of stuff, I think that
you know what's crazy. Remember, she used to say that about Nene too.
She said that's what I'm saying. So all the stuff that Kenya said about Nene and how she was full of ish for what she was doing. Oh, you trying to do this lawsuit because you got fired, blah, blah, blah. It's funny how you sit down with Carlos King crying your tears out, talking about spinoffs that you didn't get. Now you on Twitter talking about Kandi and how they can't pick and choose the businesses and all this, that, and the third, right? So she was like, her story is front to back. But this is what happened when you speak stuff into existence, okay? You expect for everybody to know who you are because you're entitled. But also, if you weren't on RHOA, nobody would care about who you were, Kenya. You have one claim
She
to
was
fame.
the Miss America. Was it Miss America?
Miss USA. You have one claim to fame. And then on top of that, what people are not even realizing, if I was friends with Kandi BURRUSS, I wouldn't be friends with you no more, because if I'm a actor or actress, or however you say it, and I got all these different feature roles on all these different hit movies, sitcoms, this, that, and the third,
and she didn't put her in the movie.
Why you didn't put me in the past?
You know what? That may be a sign too that Kenya on the way out, because Kandi probably knew that Bravo was gonna pick up that film, because they was
Oh yeah, yeah, you could tell.
And then, they was filming it on the show. Bravo was pretty much sponsoring it or whatever. And then they put it on Peacock and NBC umbrella. So of course, yeah, she probably
Yeah, and
Charlie.
so then you look at all this type of stuff. Kenya's the only one that's hollering right now. She's the only one that's raising Cain. Now, they could be fooling us, and there's a possibility that they could bring the whole cast back or whatever like that, and then send her off that way. Or they could just say, "Hey, we're not gonna bring you back," because I'll never watch Speak on It. But baby, I sure did go and watch Speak on It to see what Courtney had to say. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I know people don't like her. I like her. I like her because she see through all the lies that Drew Sidora done told and these made up story lies. That's what Kenya was talking about. And it's funny how Kandi was sitting over there with this girl also trashing Drew. So of course, Kandi getting her team together for next season. Cause she cool with Courtney now. She cool.
Did Courtney say something about Portia's husband, Simon Guobadia?
No.
She used to work for him or something?
Not now. Maybe that was something that they cut out, but I didn't see that at all.
Oh, somebody said something. She said something about Simon in there. I didn't watch it, so I don't know. I was just
I
reading
didn't catch the Simon.
But if that's true, to me, that's like further evidence that Portia's. Well, I already told you that somebody, little birdie, told me that Portia's gonna have like a little cameo in the second episode of the reunion or whatever. So I feel like that's her entryway back in. So.
And then I feel like Shamia gonna come back. They might not have Moneta on there because Moneta didn't really do nothing. That was like a waste of time.
I think Courtney might end up back because you saw at the end they gave Courtney a confessional talking about Ralph and Drew.
Yeah, and then whenever on the Speak on It, Kandi was talking about Marlo, and she was like, "I would like to see that next season." Kind of like she was talking like she knew that Marlo was coming back. And then when she asked Courtney, like, if you're given an opportunity to talk about your life, will you do that? If you're given an opportunity, and she was like, yeah. So it's kind of like watching it. Everybody was looking for the mess, but I was looking at everything because I was looking at the body language. Kandi didn't really want her talking about Kenya because she know Kenya light her ass up. So of course they kind of skipped over. But Courtney didn't back down on anything. She didn't have no regrets. You feel what I'm saying? Like Courtney didn't have a problem doing the dirty work and saying the karma thing to Kenya and all that type of stuff at all. She says she has no regrets at all. You know what I'm saying? So just to sum it all up, because this is the only thing I'm gonna talk about. I don't care nothing else about what you talked about. You know that. But I just think that this is karma. This $800,000. I'm there. Can you hear me?
You bounced out. You back now. Okay.
I think they're gonna sacrifice Kenya's $800,000 and they're gonna give it to Portia because Portia said they're gonna have to pay her a pretty penny to come and serve her peace and her family. So I think that's what's gonna happen. I think Kenya trying to bot for friends because she talked good about Portia, but when Portia talked about Kenya, Portia specifically said, "Yeah, we're cool. We're in a better place, but we're not close friends."
Ooh.
You see what I'm saying? And she, but her and Kandi, she was like, me and Kandi been working together. We have to work through it and we work to it. So we're in a good space. So you can see that Portia gearing up to come back, but who's she gonna fight with? Marlo's already there. She don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like you could tell.
Well, her and Marlo, Marlo having a peach now, that'll be different, because her and Marlo be bumping heads. So it'll, and then her being, Team Drew and Kandi not being Team Drew, that'll be, something interesting. And I'm sure, Kandi and Portia find a way to make it work if Kandi's still there,
And
so
then why is Kenya campaigning for her friend to be a full-time housewife? But you talking drunk about the network.
Because a friend married to a football player, but the thing is, you campaigning for your friend to be a housewife, and she might be a housewife and you be gone. But clearly she was born because they keep cutting her out. Like they keep cutting her out.
Like, what happened to her and Marlo getting into it and we saw that in the preview, and it's like people got to stop buying into it. And I'm not trying to say nothing. Read between the lines. People that we hang around in the settings on your platform and show, they be flip-flopping out the blue. Baby, what I seen, I was like, girl, not y'all say y'all this, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, I want to support Black people. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You can't do that because even with this movie, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say, even with this movie,
Mm-hmm.
Kandi told Drew Sidora's life story
Mm.
based off of all the stuff. Because I'm not gonna watch it. I'll go watch Tay Diggs in April. How about that? You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, this is the question for me because I'm bored, right? Am I going to have to evolve and accept this newness of Real Housewives of Atlanta and just go with this new demographic and watch these OGs get faded out and go on to something else? Because that's what it seems to happen. And Kandi, whatever's in her contract, she getting paid, but she's also paying Bravo. You can definitely tell that.
Yeah, she getting paid. Bravo making a pretty penny off her too. So we shall see.
Yeah, and I'm so glad that
But what I do know, somebody said something about a reboot. I don't know, child. Y'all can talk about B Snot. I don't know what B Snot know, what he don't know. What I do know is that they're gonna be on hiatus for a little while. Now, if it's gonna be a reboot, remember last season they were saying it was gonna be a reboot too. What was the reboot? Cynthia gone. You know what I'm saying? And as a friend. So, you have to take that as a grain of salt. Nobody knows what the
I
staff
feel
is
like
gonna
they're
be.
trying to sell us on Courtney so people can buy into Courtney. Drew Sidora gonna be back, and please, y'all, don't ever disrespect Portia again. Drew Sidora gonna have the center peach over Portia. Child, please. That is a sidekick. She's a feature. That's what that is. But I think that they're trying to sell Courtney to us, and that's who it's gonna be: Courtney, Portia, and a whole slew of younger girls. Because Courtney knows Shamia too. See what I'm saying? So that's why I said I was bored, because I had to piece everything together to see why Kandi.
Oh, I got some work.
Who is that talking, child?
Oh, it's me.
Oh no, go ahead. I'm done. I don't know if we're going on Patreon tonight, Michelle. I just have to come on here and say that again. I'm glad that everything is happening to these other people and all this type of stuff. I don't care to talk about them because he's a wasted piece of man. Okay.
Ooh.
And I've been told that by straight women, so I'm giving that back to y'all in a different context.
Don't worry.
Appreciate you, Mr. Woods.
No problem. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace, love, and light.
Right. Okay. All right. Extra crispy.
What's going on, ATLN? How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I am well, and I'm glad to speak to you. Let me give you your flowers before I get to running into my rant. I've been following you since you quit the Georgia lottery, and I just love
since
your
I got
trajectory.
fired.
Listen, a redirection, if you will. I really appreciate your consistency, the consistency of your message, the consistency of your platform, and you always staying on task and on message. And for that reason, I don't too much watch Housewives anymore. I know Kandi, she's about her business, whatever, and whether her children see it or not, she gonna cartwheel for $1. We know that. The rest of them, I don't know that little Drew Sidora person, whatever. Nene, of course, is doing her thing. Kenya needs to probably spend more time in therapy than trying to convince Bravo to put her scenes in, but that's neither here nor there. The thing that I wanted to kind of comment on, and for context, anybody that's confused by the name, Extra Crispy, Extra Wet, I'm from Atlanta, born and raised. I love wings, and that's how I order my wings. That's the name of my podcast. Now, what I wanted to say, as far as these gentlemen, I'm not going to say no names, but y'all gonna know who I'm talking about when I start talking. These gentlemen that's out here, and I say gentlemen very loosely, that are continuously riding the coattails of Black women, that are continuously running through mentorships with Black women, living in their houses, not paying their rent on time, leaving their stuff messy. And that story applies in multiple directions, ATLN. I see your facial expression. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But you're not the only one that has experienced this. And these gentlemen to maybe ladies, whatever you want to call it, that's your business. You know what I'm saying? That's your pepper and your salt and your Lowry's. I'm getting really, really tired. And I'm as a person that supports everybody. I'm getting very, very tired of folks that are in the margins of the margins of the margins of the margins trying to drag Black women on their platforms and in our spaces. Now, let me hold us accountable for just a second. Part of the reason why these types of men have been able to progress and proliferate and project their self-hatred and hatred onto us is because we've allowed it. One in particular that we've spoken about this evening is supported mostly by, let me use the right terminology, cisgendered heterosexual Black women. Okay.
We don't use that term over here. There's no such thing as no cisgendered women.
My bad. I just was trying to, be politically correct. Now, obviously,
You
in my
is
day-to-day life,
either you are a bio woman, you are biologically female, child. I don't use that
from
cis
your
term
lips to
over here.
God's
They
ears,
can
from
use
your
it over
lips to
there
God's
somewhere.
ears. I just try to be
Mhm.
careful because I don't want to disrespect nobody. But
I understand.
at the same time, it is getting to a point where we collectively, and I know it's not going to be all of us, and I don't ever say that I'm for all women because all women are not for all women, but collectively, we have got to start having more critical conversations about who we allow to represent us, entertain us, and play in our pockets. We give too much money, too much labor, too much energy, and too much nurturing and love to folks who turn around and throw it back into our faces. And so now that transitions me into what was said. Chloe Bailey is one of the greatest talents of this generation. Now, her rollout may not have been perfect. We all have our opinions about what happens with an artist under an artist. There's lots of opinion pieces about what happens when somebody comes up under another artist. But at the same time, we've got to give her a chance to grow. We've got to give her a chance to evolve. We've got to give her an opportunity to let her star shine. Same thing with Halle. I think it's high time that when we get folks calling us ugly in our faces, let's believe them. When we get folks calling us something that we asked not to be spoken as, let us believe them. Let us go ahead and move forward accordingly. I'll also speak of one of that person's good friends, good Judy's, quote unquote, who has been very, very disrespectful to ATL and on and off the internet. I need all of us to stay off of the I don't want to say their name. I want all of us to stay off
Same name.
of
I don't care who you thought is. Was it a topic today?
no, it's not a topic today, but someone, I think Elizabeth made a comment about holding this person accountable. T.S. Madison.
Oh, you could
Um
say T.S. Manhand's name, T.S. Testosterone.
and don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to hate, get your money as a black person in this country, whatever. But you also have been one of the main purveyors. Her, Cherry the Boom, and some of the other homegirls, homeboys, if you say, whatever.
That person.
That person, they have been some of the greatest purveyors of disrespect to black women in the last 6 to 12 months. Y'all get on the internet, y'all go to these clubs, y'all go on vacations with us and act F up. And then I think what's even more annoying, what is it? Saucy Santana is another one of them, saying things like, yeah, we taught you all how to be more feminine. We're better at being feminine and being women than y'all. Baby, all of us slid through a woman. What are you talking about? How did you get here? What was the blueprint and the maximum level of womanhood? You are constantly somewhere emulating. And it ain't nothing wrong with it. We appreciate the love, but stop trying to overrun us. Stop trying to disrespect us. Stop trying to cloud everybody's judgment about what is and what ain't. Now, that's your business at your house, at your address, at your EIN number. But when you step out in the public, when you step onto other platforms and you move into other spaces, have some respect. You would not have anything to be doing with yourself if you did not have us. Let's have the conversation.
That's true.
Let's have the
We
conversation.
lift up, nurture a lot of people now. And I always say that black women are powerful. Our money is powerful. Our voice is powerful. And can you imagine if we all stayed on code, which we don't. But if
And
we
that's what I'm
did,
saying. We got right. That's another conversation. Got to have. Unfortunately, some of us don't stay on code for various reasons, and that's your business as well. But like I've been telling folks, when that time comes, don't come knocking on my door for safety. Okay. Don't come asking me about, well, what about you need to figure it out now. Get yourself situated now. And like I said, I see the comments and stuff, and I understand y'all. Like I said, I try to be careful with my language, just because I have my own personal reasons. I'm still a corporate baddie out here. I got things to do. But at the same time, I think it's really, really important that we collectively start getting on the same page about what is important to us and what is going to push us forward. And the last thing I'll say is this: I understand that a lot of our brothers have had negative experiences with black women, but specifically, you've had negative experiences with your mothers. Address your mamas, not the rest of us. Address the women in your community that tore you down, not the rest of us. Because, like I said, majority of your fan bases, majority of the people that buy tickets to your events and buy your fans and hit you with your yes gods and my hair is whatever, majority of those people are black women. Majority of them are Black women. And more importantly, the majority of them are Black women who are taxpayers and subscribers, ticket buyers, etc. So put some respect on all of our names. Don't try us just because somebody tried you in your childhood. That's not our business, and it's not your business to make it our business. It's been a pleasure, Michelle. Thank you so much for everything you've contributed. Like I said, I've been a fan since the lottery decided to, quote unquote, remove itself from your life. And we hope that you continue to. I know. But
it's okay. It's all right. I
I hope
created a
that you
whole
can.
entity and been living ever since, so we good. Well,
Exactly.
thank you
So
so
we
much for
thank
calling
you.
in. All
My
right.
pleasure.
Good night. Shout out to Extra Crispy, Extra Crispy. Shine, you are the last on the line, friend.
Hey, oh my
Hey.
God, can you hear me?
Yes.
I needed to switch my phone out already, but oh my God, I'm so happy to be here. I love you, Michelle. I love you, Michelle. This is my first time being on StreamYard.
Thank
So I
you.
know I
I
was
love
talking
first time
earlier.
callers.
Yeah, girl, I've been watching you forever though. I ain't know
Well,
how
what
to
took you
do it.
so long to call?
I ain't know how. I ain't know to
Wait,
click the link with the people with the little tool rant.
well, you here now.
Yes, I am. Can we get started though? I don't wrote a list and then my eyeliner ran out because I ain't find no pen in time.
Uh-huh.
OMG. So, okay. y-
Are
Candy,
you like, are you holding the microphone or something? Because you sound a
I
little muted.
told you I need to switch my new phone because you know I had insurance for my T-Mobile. You know what I'm saying? So I
Okay.
need to switch my phones over to the new one, the one they fixed
Okay.
and they sent
Okay,
back.
but we can hear you. Go ahead, friend.
Okay. Yes. So Candy, she doing her thing on my soul. She is because at the end of the day, she marketing her businesses and she getting money, even though she probably gonna have to pay Bravo out or whatever. She's still getting money, and she playing it smarter than a lot of them other ones did because they're not boosting their business for nothing at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Um, she's just playing it smart, even though we looking at we hating on her low key, and we don't need to be hating on Candy because Candy is showing us the way. At the
What's
end of
she
the day,
showing
though,
you? Candy is showing you how to backstab
a
and
lot,
be a
a
crab in a
lot. I can't
bucket.
agree on that.
I
She
can
is not trying to make you backstab. She playing her part, and she playing what she. They
can I just
all
say this?
actresses. They all actors and
Can
actresses. At
you
the end
have
of
the
the
right
day.
to your opinion and I'm not gonna argue with you. But I just want to say that Candy does what's best for Candy.
They all do. Look, Sheree. And Drew over there playing with Courtney. Courtney came out the blue. They not even cousins like that. And then want to tell all her business like she over there screwing around with Ralph allegedly. You feel me? Look, let's put it out there. How she over there talking to your nick? I mean, ooh, see, I'm gonna get the talking to your man, and he defending you more, defending her more than you. All right, you put it out there. Let's say something.
Okay.
Why and y'all not blood cousins? Y'all not blood. Let's say that. Huh? Didn't think about that one. Right on. Maybe he
All right.
doing. Maybe he was the one in Miami or Florida with her.
Tampa.
Uh-huh. Over there doing all their business. Who pillow talk like that to their cousins like that they just met? I'll wait. Cause you screwing, and that's gonna be the next one that come out. She's screwing on Ralph, and that's what it is. Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
I'm gonna move
What'd you
on
think
to
about the other topics? What'd you think about the Tasha K and the fucking Dinevas and all
oh,
that
I
other
was
stuff?
getting to Kenya needing to be a dance mama and get up off of Bravo. She needs to go be a dance mom. Kenya.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she'll take over in that. And look, she all for the baby. She will take over. Go be a dance mom. They all need to leave Bravo because Candy feeding Andy low key because she doing that dungeon allegedly, whatever the freaky ass shit that got going on. That's why they loyal to each other. But at the end of the day, Portia, she coming too. How Courtney insinuate she put it out there loud and clear that she worked for your husband. She probably was screwing him too. I ain't gonna look. Courtney out for everybody. Cause she the messiest too. She trying to get in where she fit in and she over there trying to get everybody information to blat it out. Girl, tell your tea. Cause I'm pretty sure all them people, you know a lot and you don't did a lot too. Let's be clear, Courtney, baby. Yeah. And then Sheree. OMG,
What
Sheree.
Sheree do, child?
Sheree, gone, girl. How she gonna try to play like she ain't know about a side baby the whole time? Ooh wee. She's a
It wasn't a
lie.
side baby. The man had the baby before he got with her. The baby's older than her children. The baby, the
Oh,
woman.
so you don't think
Yeah,
he
he
was
had
playing
two. He
these
had he
kids?
had kids before he got with Sheree.
Sheree
He
full
had
of it.
several baby
Sheree play that
mamas.
little straight face. Well, the face that she still kind of got. She over there playing. Sheree playing. She knew. You think Sheree ain't know the money that was getting taken out the kingdom? Sheree knew. She want to play like that stupid, like in that other show. She want to play like she didn't know young jock looking baby mom or wife. Yeah, she want to play the young jock wife look. She knew about that baby the whole time. Trust and believe Sheree knew. She wants
Well,
surprise.
Sean, we gotta go, honey.
Okay, I
We
love
didn't
you
read
though.
everybody.
Okay.
Listen, I appreciate you. Next time, come on camera. I want to see what you look like.
Oh, I'm finna go. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. How y'all doing? I love y'all. Woo, woo,
Yeah,
woo, woo.
shout out to Chicago. This straight from the 80, but shout out to Chicago.
For sure, come visit. Love y'all.
All right. Appreciate it, Sean. Ooh, I love y'all. These late night lives, ain't no telling who gonna call. Anthony, I'm waiting on you to call next. But anyway, yes, child, I am ready to go. I wasn't even trying to be on here for 2 hours. It's been 2 hours. I'm not going to Patreon tonight. I will be on Patreon tomorrow. I do have to thank the people who supported the stream tonight. Hold on. Hold on. We got a few more minutes now. Hold on. Don't leave yet. Like this video while y'all in here. It's 2,500 y'all in here counting Facebook this late at night. What y'all doing up? We got Sharon Allen was a new member, honey. We got Charlie has been a member for 43 months. Shout out to Charlie. We got Fatty Back Soup. Shout out to Fatty Back Soup, new member. Sarita Allen, new member. T Breezy, been a member for 20 months. Okay, we have Ree gave me $5 and said some people will overpay their credit cards to try to avoid taxes. Ree giving us the tea on how to hide our money, honey. Kendra said Cardi needs to go ahead and start her law firm of Petty. She was sitting on ready to destroy her. Hit that like button. Shout out to Kendra. Spitting Fire said, Michelle, those glasses are fire. Thank you. Spitting Fire, appreciate you. Anita D said, Rocky, Latasha's hubby taught Candy very well about doing them backdoor deals. Ooh, the shade. I live. Hold on. We got Deanna. Thank you, Deanna. I love you too, friend. We got Janice. Janice became a YouTube member tonight. Erica became a YouTube member tonight. Jade has been a member for 24 months. Girl, you've been here for 2 years, child. What? Mr. C gave me $1 in euros. I believe that is. Ain't that what that little squiggly thing means? I don't know. But thank you, Mr. C. That's so generous. Shell has been a member for 37 months, and she said she loves the show. Thank you, Shell. I appreciate everybody who called in tonight. It was great. Okay. We had a good old time. I can't. Anyway, shout out to the trolls in the chat and shout out to everybody. Listen, like this video. Jade has been a member for 25 months. Okay, that's 2 years and a month. Okay, like this video, please. And thank you, because I work on likes and love. Okay, likes and love and support and subscribe. Subscribe if you like me. Also, thumbs up the video or thumbs down. That's a like and it's a not like. Okay, it don't matter which one you do, just do one. Okay, and I will be in. I'll be on Patreon tomorrow. I promise. I promise. I know I owe y'all a Patreon, and we getting close to the end of the month. We got 2 more days, honey. 2 more days. Sexy Time been a member for 27 months. It's going up. It's going up. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. We real around here, auntie. Real.
This is Tyler Perry, and if you want the truth, a lot of blogs don't tell the truth. straightfromtheA.com. That's what you check out.
And you love us, don't you?
Thank you.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I am your girl, Kandi. Hanging out with Straight from the A. You know, I love you guys. I always visit the site. But
Shaggy's in, bitch. Shaggy is in. Shaggy. These people don't like Michelle, but that's my That's my
Fuck them hoes. Ain't that right, Brandon?
Get into it.
Fight them hoes, Brandon.